Good evening. My name is Abraham Axler, and I serve as a second-year president, and I'm here for you. Tonight, we join together in a celebration of Hannah. You'll see a few of her favorite things, like the British flag behind me and the skis in front of me. You'll also find pink starbursts on your seat, which are her absolute favorite. This evening you'll hear some of her favorite songs, and even someone playing one of her favorite songs on the alto saxophone, which was an instrument that she plays beautifully. Tonight's performers will play without introduction, as tonight we are one community united to bring Hannah home. Please enjoy the song Royals, one of her favorites. Hannah's friends have asked me to relay their most earnest thanks of the incredible outpouring of support our community has given them. It has just meant the world to them. I've been spending some time with Hannah's friends, and they're a lot of fun. And one thing we've done together is looked at Hannah's Instagram. And I'd like to tell you a little bit about Hannah's Instagram. It is really quite something. It is just the most incredible combination of photos. It's full of pictures of delicious food she's made, goofy faces, and is a virtual shrine to her love of the humble avocado. Since returning from Lyon this summer, she's taken to making elaborate three-course meals for all of her friends and family. And when she returns, you can be sure that I will be trying to get a dinner invitation. But there's one particular picture that struck me. It's a recent picture she posted of how she decorated her bedroom wall. It's this incredible collage of paint chips forming a rainbow. The chips are luscious reds, brilliant blues, and energetic greens. Any one chip by itself is perfectly lovely. But together they form this incredible, beautiful rainbow. To extend the metaphor, it's as if the collage of our community is missing a paint chip. Although Hannah is certainly as vibrant as a paint chip, she is far more than that to us. She is among the kindest, goofiest, and most elegant members of our community. A particular example of this is during a recent costume ski race, where Hannah took the liberty of dressing in a flapper dress and donning a flag quite similar to this. I'm not sure if she won, but I think she definitely won Miss Congeniality if they have that this year. The collage of our community desperately misses Hannah. And we join together tonight to bring Hannah home so that she may continue to paint our community full of color. And it's in this difficult time that I'd like to leave you with a quote Hannah saved from a Dove candy wrapper. It goes, "Happiness is in the heart, not in the circumstances." Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lonnie Galloway, and this is Katie. We're two of Hannah's friends from her alternative spring break trip to Tuscaloosa, Alabama this past spring, where we spent a week together building homes and went from being total strangers to forming a friendship that will last forever. Since then, we've had the greatest experiences spending time with our amazing Hannah, and we wrote this letter last night to try and give you all a glimpse of the Hannah we know and love. Dear Hannah, simply put, we miss you so much. It's really hard to fathom the confusion, fright, anger, and sadness we felt since you went missing. We can't really wrap our heads around all of this because you are such a vibrant presence and full of joyous love and life. We want to bring you home. We miss your big giraffe hugs, your bombarding presence on the basketball court, your quick wit, and the meticulous work ethic you brought to Kathy's home in Tuscaloosa. Some of our best memories are derived from spontaneity, which is so exemplary of your humorous, spunky, and fun character. Remember when we drove to Jiffy Lube to get my car inspected? You fit your 5'11" frame on a toddler's chair that was 1 foot off the ground, and then decided to color in Cookie Monster. Or when you took the time out of your lunch break and your potential nap to photograph the rest of us asleep as we were drooling and sitting in incredibly unflattering positions. Thank you for bringing the smiles and fun wherever you go, but for also being a very honest, loyal, and beautiful friend. You make things good, Hannah Graham. Where are you? We want you back where you belong. We love you more than you know, and we cannot wait to see you soon. Sending our infinite love, Lonnie, Katie, and your UVA family. Before I go, I want to ask you all to please raise up your candles for Hannah so our photographer can capture a photo. I want to be able to show Hannah how many people love and support her when she returns. Thank you all so much for being here to support Hannah.
Strands in your eyes, the color of them wonderful, stop me and steal my breath. And emeralds from the mountains, thrust towards the sky, never revealing their depth. And tell me that we belong together, dressed up trappings of love. I'll be captivated. I'll hang from your lips instead of the gals of heartache that hang from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder. I'll be love's suicide. instead of the gallows, the heartache that hang from above. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love's suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older, I'll be the greatest in your life. No, 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 then I dropped out the water on my way back from the dead. I tuned in, I turned out, remember the things that you said. And I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love's suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older, I'll be the greatest fan of your, I'll be your crying shoulder, I'll be love's suicide, and I'll be better when I'm older, I'll be the greatest fan of your life. The greatest fan of your life. I'll be the greatest fan of your life.
I'm Jalen. I'm the student council president, and I am here for you too. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being whose. Thank you for being classmates, for being professors and administrators. Thank you for being citizens of Charlottesville. Thank you for being clergy and counselors, for being policemen and searchers. Thank you for being family, for being friends. Thank you for making this community. I know how this community felt when we heard of Hannah's disappearance. And I know because I felt it along with you. I felt that heavy heart. I felt the searing pain, the longing, and the fear. And much of that, tonight, it remains. We are hurting together. But look around. Look at the strength that surrounds you. Feel the support and the energy, the caring and the love that is bubbling out of this crowd. We may be hurting together tonight, but we're also hoping together. And I'm going to ask you to hope along with me, hope together right now, very tangibly. You'll get out your phones. Open it up. Open the internet. You with me? Okay. Type these words for me. Listen carefully. It's help find Hannah. 2 N's. H-A-N-N-A-H. Help find Hannah. Dot. B-R-M-R-G. brmrg.org. And probably copy and paste it because that might not all work at once. Helpfindhannah.brmrg.org. You'll find out that tomorrow there's training and registration. On Saturday together, we are going to go find Hannah. Join us in doing that. But also join us and join me in knowing that we all falter in our hope. And when we falter, join me in knowing that there are places and there are people that can help us through. I know you're out there. Can I have my folks from CAPS, our counseling and psychological services, stand up for me? These folks are particularly hopeful. CAPS is hoping with us. Thank you. I think a lot of you are already standing. We've got members of our Office of Dean of Students. If you're not standing, or if you are standing, wave, stand for us. Odos, our Dean of Students, they're hoping with us. We've also got members of the clergy here tonight. Would you all stand for me? Members of the clergy, they are hoping with us. And folks, if you look around at the people next to you, behind you, in front of you, every person holding a light, every other one that is here when there were too many to get the candles that we had, they are hoping with you. All of us, together. We're hoping because there is hope. Hope in each one of these little flames that we're holding. And like each one of those little flames, each of us were small. But together we are a great light. And there has never been a darkness that defeats light, and this darkness certainly won't defeat ours. Together. As a community. We're going to bring Hannah home.
Every heart there is a room, a sanctuary safe and strong, to heal the wounds from lover's bells, until a new word comes along. I spoke to you in cautious tones, you answered me with no pretense, and still I feel I've said too much. My silence is my self-defense, and every time I've held a rose, it seems I only felt the thorns, and so it goes, and so it goes, and so will you soon, I suppose. But if my silence made you leave, then that would be my worst mistake. So I will share this room with you, and you can have this heart to break. And this is why my eyes are closed. It's just as well for all I've seen. And so it goes, and so it goes. as if the choice were mine to make. But you can make decisions too, and you can have this heart to break. Oh, and so it goes, and so it goes, and you're the only one who knows.
My name is Lital Firestone, and I'm the Vice President of the class of 2017, Hannah's class. And I am here for you too. I'd like to take this time to have everyone's voice be heard in unison. Please join me in a call and response as I read an excerpt from Emily Dickinson's poem, "Hope is the Thing with Feathers." After I read each line, I will pause for you to repeat it together. Hope is the thing with feathers.
Hope is the thing with feathers.
That perches in the soul. And sings the tune without the words. And never stops at all. Bring Hannah home.
Ever since, it's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Change gon' oh yes sir, it's gonna come. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gon' come. Oh yes it will. Then I go to the movies with my friends all around. Something's telling me I go to hide. I say, brother, help me, please. Yeah. But he winds up knocking me down, back down on my knees, and I'm begging to leave. There have been times that I thought I couldn't last for long, but now I know I'm able to carry on. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Oh, yes, it will.
My name is Teresa Sullivan, and I am here for you too. We're gathered here tonight for Hannah Graham. We are gathered for her family, and we are gathered for each other. All of us are struggling with two profound emotions. We are deeply worried by Hannah's disappearance, but we are also fervently hopeful that she will return safely. To be concerned and to be hopeful is not a contradiction. We hold these two feelings side by side in our hearts, and they unite us in our support for Hannah and her family. We live in a community of trust at UVA, but we are not invincible as individuals. We need to rely on each other, look out for each other's safety and well-being, and step forward to help if we see a friend in need or in danger. We also need to support each other in this difficult time. Don't be embarrassed to ask for help. Talk to our staff at CAPS. Talk to your parents and family members. Talk to each other. And if there is someone in your life whom you love, tell them that tonight. Though it may be difficult, try to continue with the daily routines of your life. Take care of your personal needs. We need to be strong ourselves so we can be strong for each other. All of us know that irrational and frightening things happen in the world, but we always hold out hope that they will not happen in our world to our community. Now we are faced with the frightening, confounding disappearance of one cherished member of our community. As we struggle with this reality, let's continue to express our concern and the many other emotions we're feeling. let's reach out to each other and be sources of empathy and strength. And let's continue to hold Hannah and her family constantly in our thoughts and our prayers.
On the turning away from the pale and downtrodden, and the words they'd say which we won't understand. Don't accept that what's happening is just a case of others suffering. Or you'll find that you're joining in the turning away. It's a sin that somehow light is changing to shadow and casting a shroud over all we have known, unaware how the ranks have grown, driven on by a heart of stone. We could find that we're all alone in the dream of the proud. On the wings of the night, as the daylight is stirring, and the speechless unite in a silent accord. Using words you will find as strange, mesmerized as they light the flame. Feel the new winds of change on the wings of the night. No more turning away from the weak and the weary. No more turning away from the coldness inside. Just a word that we all must share. It's not enough just to stand and stare. Is it only a dream that there'll be no more turning away?
Thank you for hoping with us tonight. Also, please join us in partaking in what another member of our community, our dining folks, have given. We've got hot chocolate, water, and cookies for everybody right down here in a second. But before we do that, join us also in finishing The Only Way We Know How, the good old song.